welcome out to another episode of It's All Been Done Radio Hour, a modern scripted geeky comedy in the style of old-timey radio serials. We'd like to thank Mad Lab Theater, our host site, where we perform. Our next show coming up there is Saturday, October 8th at 3:30 p.m. Tickets are only $5. You can get them at madlab.net/tickets. This week's episode is a little bit special. It's the second episode from our free Comic Book Day special performance at Packrat Comic last May. And when we do these special performances, we like to give them one new segment, but then any other segments we do, whether we do 2 or 3 segments, the other segments are reruns. We've recorded a number of these quote-unquote rerun special editions in the last few months. This one is the Topnotch Tangler Signs of the Sexist, which was released on the podcast way back in episode 14, which was the beginning of April. But this one you'll see is a little bit different. We changed the script a little bit, so this one will be similar to that, but this is our special Packrat edition of Signs of the Sexist.
Our first program today features that fearless fighter with fantastic features, the Topnotch Tangler. One night, years ago, a brilliant scientist from a rich family found herself in the wrong place at the wrong time, or possibly the right place at the right time, depending on your perspective. Pelted with rays no one fully understands, Miss Kimberly Benson was transformed into the Topnotch Tangler, a superhero who can save the city.
Oh, now you're making me blush.
Good. Along with the police commissioner who she doesn't realize is her boyfriend, Carl Darling.
What did you say?
And the eager young lieutenant, Adam Carson.
That's me. Thanks kindly for mentioning me.
You're welcome. This terrific trio keeps Tiptown safe from the terrible townies who terrorize it.
Do 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 do. Who's that flying through the sky?
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Beating senseless the bad guys.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Prettier than an apple pie.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Here she comes, there she goes, bye-bye.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Hey everybody, I'm on the scene. No need anymore to flee or scream. I'm here for you, so have no fear. I'll knock those villains right on their rear.
She's the best, she's really tops, untangles evil schemes and ropes and knots. She's the hero of Tiptown's peeps, cleaning up our dirty streets.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm here for you, so have no fear.
The Topnotch Tangler deserves a cheer.
Hooray!
Who's the bestest gal around?
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Keeping safe our own Tiptown.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
She'll pound those criminals in the ground.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
And turn every kid's frown upside down.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
She goes.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler. The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
I'll do my best to make you proud. Now it's time to disperse the crowd. Thanks everybody, get home safe.
There she goes again. The Topnotch Tangler.
The Topnotch Tangler, ooh, the Topnotch Tangler.
Today's episode, Signs of the Sexist. We fade in on Kim, who's almost finished preparing a scrumptious meal in her upscale apartment.
Okay, now where is that Carl Darling? Dinner is almost ready. I don't know why I went through all this effort to make his favorite meal. See, I've got bacon wrapped steak with cheddar, I have bacon fries, and a bacon milkshake. Oh, if he's late again and doesn't even bother to call me. Oh, okay, a text message. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Working late again. I swear that man may accuse me of being busy, but... And there you go, Kim, talking to yourself again. That is not becoming, and you're better than that. Oh, and you're being called away again. Well, I guess dinner will have to wait. That's the twinkling talisman telling me the Topnotch Tangler time is taken tonight. Trouble must be tingling in Tiptown. Oh, I just hope Carl doesn't arrive here and wonder where I've gone. I can never tell him about my secret identity as the city's supreme, stunning superhero. I just don't believe his poor heart could take it. I'm off!
Across town at the Tiptown police post.
Where is the Topnotch Tangler, Carson?
She'll be here, Captain Darling. We just sent up the talisman a moment ago.
She'd better hurry. This is urgent business. What's she doing, lingering over dinner or something?
I don't know, sir.
Of course you don't.
Beg pardon. What's that supposed to mean, sir?
Never mind, Carson. I'm just cranky because I had to break dinner plans with Kimberly again.
It's part of the job, sir. She must understand.
I hope so, Carson. I hope so.
The Topnotch Tangler!
About time you got here, Topnotch Tangler.
What is that supposed to mean?
Sorry, the Topnotch Tangler. He's just cranky.
Well, I hope this is important. I have a previous engagement that I'm missing.
Of course, this is important. You think we'd fire off the talisman just for laughs?
No, I'm sorry. Of course not, Commissioner. What seems to be the problem?
The Sinister Sexist has stolen Sally Struthers' new sassy spa signs.
That's an emergency? The Sinister Sexist stole a sign? Why can't Sally just buy new ones?
These were very valuable signs, diamond encrusted with the latest electronic gadgetry inside of them.
So? That still doesn't sound like something you need a superhero for.
The mayor has a crush on Sally. He wanted us to ask you to handle this as a personal favor.
Carson, we don't need to air the mayor's dirty laundry.
How is that dirty laundry? I think it's sweet. Gives me hope for when I'm old.
You're never going to get to be old if you don't watch what you say and who you say it to.
Boys, no need to squabble. The Topnotch Tangler will topple the terrible titillating terror and take back Sally's title boards.
Thank you, the Topnotch Tangler.
No worries, I'm off!
Meanwhile, in the lair of the Sinister Sexist.
There we go, Greg. Look at that pretty sign. That Sally sure is hot.
Oh, boss, do you really have to objectify women in that way?
I'm the Sinister Sexist. If I don't objectify women, who will?
Well, I mean, there are more modern ways to be sexist, though, boss. Like paying me 20% more you would a female henchman, for instance?
Do you have a problem with your pay, Greg?
No, boss, not at all. I'm just saying, staring at her like that is a bit disrespectful.
I'm a supervillain, Greg. I don't have to follow social conventions. I can do whatever I want. Part of the reason I quit my job as a comic book store owner was to escape the restrictions that the government and political correctness has placed upon us.
Oh, I thought you quit because everyone goes to Packrat Comics instead of to your shop because Packrat is so much nicer. Ain't it, folks?
Quiet, Greg. Here in my very own lair, you, a lonely henchman, presume to backtalk me?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, boss. Sometimes I can carry on.
Well, thanks for the permission, Greg. It's great. As I was saying, that Sally is really hot. I'd like to take her home and make her clean the house and cook me dinner.
Hold it right there, Sinister Sexist!
Hold what?
Your hands! In the air! You're under arrest for stealing Sally's spa signs.
You're here to arrest me? I'm a big burly guy. You're a thin wisp of a girl. Do you really think you have the strength to bring me in?
I have superpowers.
Oh, you do? What are those? Can you knit faster than normal women, or can you actually make up your mind in a timely fashion?
I had heard that you were sexist, your moniker being the Sinister Sexist and all, but I cannot believe you're this much of a chauvinist.
Believe it, baby, this is me.
Well, I guess I'll have to teach you about gender equality the hard way. Now, please, put your hands behind your back while I handcuff you.
The Topnotch Tangler, your shrill lady voice annoys me. Greg, go get her.
Excuse me, ma'am. I don't usually hit girls, but seeing as you're a superhero and all, I guess it's the job, you know?
You can try to hit me all you want, henchman. You'll be lucky to land a lone lunge on my luscious lips.
Henchman? I have a name.
Oh, I I apologize. I didn't catch it.
Oh, it's Greg.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you, Greg.
It's an honor to meet you, the Topnotch Tangler. I've been following your exploits for a while, and I must say you're my favorite superhero in Tip Town. Way better than that comp and controller guy.
Oh, well, that's very sweet. It's always nice to meet a fan.
All right, ladies, can we stop the chit-chat and get going, Greg?
Okay, right up. Here we go.
Pow!
Ow! Bam!
Punch!
Splat! Woof! Bam! Whack!
Pow!
Turn page. Kicks!
Dodge!
Chop!
Deflect!
Swat!
Ow!
Whiff!
Punch!
Right hook!
Right hook!
Blah!
Punch!
I don't see kids, so I'll say it. Bitch slap!
No fair! You played 2 against 1!
That's right, the Topnotch Tangler. While Greg distracted you, I got the better of you because, being a man, I'm stronger and smarter than you. Greg, tie her up.
Right away, boss.
You got the better of me temporarily, but you won't maintain the upper hand. Your blustering ego will be your undoing.
I highly doubt that. Well, since you're here at the Topnotch Tangler, I might as well fill you in on my plan. Pay attention. I'll talk slow. Maybe you'll learn something when a man shows you how it's done. You'll notice that Sally's spa sign here isn't the only billboard I've collected. I've got Granny Gonzo's bakery over there, and Heather's highlights on that wall over there. I plan to steal all the signage from all the female-titled businesses in the city.
Really? That's it?
What?
That's all you've got? Your name is the Sinister Sexist. I expected something more, well, sinister.
I am tearing down the self-esteem and status of women in this city. I am making sure that when children walk down the street, they only see male names in position of authority, thus firmly establishing the tier of gender hierarchy.
Yeah, that's bad, but it's not supervillain bad. The businesses aren't going to close or change their names. They'll just buy new signs.
But if not, I will keep it up. I am nothing if not consistent.
Yeah, he's always saying that.
Right, because I'm consistent. Keep up, Greg.
Oh, yeah, sorry, boss.
Every time that a woman buys another sign, I'll steal it again and again and again until they give up. Then they'll have no choice but to change their names lest they go out of business because no one can find their shops. How are those ropes coming, Greg?
Yeah, nice and tight, boss.
Good. The night is young. We have plenty of time to grab a few more placards before the sun comes up. Let's leave our friend right here so that she can stare at the Sally sign and think about how much better we are than she is. Because we're men.
Not so fast, Sinister Sexist.
She's free, Greg. Come on. I thought you said the ropes were tight.
But they weren't, boss. They were. I was in the Bear Scouts. I know how to tie myself a knot. Those were some of the tightest knots known to me.
And yet it took her, a girl, like 10 seconds to get out of those.
I don't know how she did it, but do you have like razor blades or something in your fingertips?
I am the Topnotch Tangler. I'm extremely good at tangling knots right off. It's kind of my superpower.
That's ridiculous. Then why didn't they just call you the Topnotch Untangler?
Oh my gosh. Does that man not understand this? Then it wouldn't have alliteration.
Then what about like the Uncanny Untangler?
Well, actually, boss, her name has a real, beautiful symmetry to it. Because, she tangles with the bad guys, and when she fights and stuff, and she can tangle or reverse tangle ropes. That's pretty clever.
You're killing me, Greg.
Exactly. Thank you, Greg. No one has ever understood my name so easily before.
You know what? Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. You must encounter some real ruffians. I definitely see the elegance of it.
Aw, you are so sweet. Now both of you, put your hands up. You're coming with me. You're under arrest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Since when do women have the power to make arrests?
Since for 100 years. I don't know, or whenever the first female entered law enforcement.
Well, maybe girls have the legal authority because some politician was bought off with babysitting money or laundry quarters, but it's not like you actually have the physical strength to force me to do anything. And there are 2 of us, and only 1 of you.
I'm getting awfully tired of your outdated views.
And what are you going to do about it?
This. Bam!
Pow!
Kick!
Hiya! I skipped something. Oof!
Hiya!
Block!
Chop!
Deflect! Punch!
Oof!
Smack!
Blam!
Pow! Woof!
Pow!
I can't believe it, you beat me.
Believe it, baby. I, a woman, have bested you in physical combat.
No, give me a sec. I honestly don't believe it. Can we get a recount? Oh, you know what? Maybe the sun was in my eyes. You know what? That's it. The sun was in my eyes.
It's night.
Okay.
Now, where did that henchman of yours go?
Greg? I do not know. Did he abandon me?
It looks like it. Let's get you downtown so I can start looking for him.
You did it, the Topnotch Tangler. You caught the Sinister Sexist.
I did.
She didn't catch me. I made a mistake and got myself caught.
He is too macho to admit that he was nabbed by a girl.
But you're a superhero.
I know.
Top-notch tangling, the top-notch tangler.
Thanks. At least someone appreciates my work.
We'll take it from here.
Marvelous. When the malicious machismo marauders make mean the merry lanes of my magnificent metropolis, I'll mess up their malevolent movements with my monumental mighty might. I'm off!
Wow. Look at her go. Another bad guy beaten up and ready to be locked away.
All thanks to the Topnotch Tangler.
She didn't catch me. I'm better than any girl.
Nothing wrong with being beaten by a girl. I have a sister, and she got the better of me all the time.
Yeah, me too. What do you have against girls?
You two actually admit that you got beat up by girls?
Of course. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. Both are equally capable.
That's right, sir. Sinister Sexist, you should think about that while you're sitting in jail.
Gross. No, I think I'll just plot my revenge.
Suit yourself. Carson, book this guy. I'm going to try to make my date with Kimberly. Hope I'm not too late. She deserves better than me waiting around for me.
Good luck, sir, and have a good night.
I will. I'm off!
And so ends another exciting adventure of the Top-Notch Tangler. The city sleeps soundly tonight thanks to our heroic hero.
It's all been done. Radio Hour number 38, special edition of the Top-Notch Tangler, Signs of the Sexist, done for Packrat Comics Free Comic Book Day. Starred Samantha Stark as Kimberly Benson, aka the Top-Notch Tangler, Keith Jackson as Commissioner Carl Darling, Joe Morales as Lieutenant Adam Carson, Dallas Ray as the Sinister Sexist, Nick Arganbright as Greg. It was narrated by Chris Allen, with Foley sound effects provided by Seamus Talty. Music by Jerome, Wetzel, and Nathan Haley. Written by Jerome, Wetzel. Special thanks to Mad Lab Theater, our host site. Special thanks to Packrat Comics, who used to be our host site and who had us out for this very special episode. And also like to thank IABD Presents, which is our parent website. It's an entertainment content network based in Columbus, Ohio. It's really cool. Check out iabdpresents.com to see all of their stuff. And if you want to look at the website specific to the Radio Hour, it's allbeendoneradiohour.com. If you post about us on social media, please hashtag IABD.
It's at the very top.
No, I know, it won't play.
Technical difficulties, beep.
Just stand and stop. It will be
It is almost there.
That's the new record by the It's All Been Done Radio Hour cast, coming soon in 2018. Because that's really the only song we know besides the ones we have the words for. Okay?